Alright, we're looking at the compressor sustainer pedal, the CS-100. Now what this is, it actually takes the quieter parts of your playing and makes them louder, and takes the louder parts of your playing and makes them quieter, so you get an average. And what that does, it tends to change the way your guitar playing sounds. It sort of boosts everything and reduces everything to a flat line, which is what compression is. It's sort of squashing the highs and lows of volume and bringing them to a point. No matter how hard you pick, it's going to sort of bring it down, and how soft you pick will bring it up. So if you're a soft player, it's kind of cool. So this is with it off. It's with it on. Alright, I'm going to play a passage really soft. Now, I'm going to be playing it, this is the same volume twice, so... Volume increase. So it's bringing it up to a point. Alright, I'm playing the same thing at the same volume. What my video camera tends to do is exactly what this pedal's trying to do. If you throw it in my camera in front of like an amplifier, it will reduce its input and it will compress the loudness down, so it won't spike or clip the audio on the actual camera. And alternatively, like when I talk, after a few moments, if it's been loud, it will then bring my voice back up and then level that out as well. And now that's a feature of these cameras, and essentially what this pedal is doing is exactly that. So it may actually be kind of hard to hear what the pedal's doing. With these kind of video cameras, you really need to mic the amp up and not use any compression on the audio at all. But we're going to try it one more time and see how we go. So this is with it off. How's that noise? Gives you a lot more sustain, which is the other side of this pedal, which is over here. So I'm gonna, actually, I'll turn it all the way to the left, turn it on, and alright, here we go. Crank up the sustain. Let's just wind it all the way up. Alright, so the noise of the pedal is coming from the sustain side. You can definitely hear that now. But anyway, let's give this a go. guitar's got a lot of sustain on its own. It's almost like a feedback controller, this thing here. I guess you're never going to max it all the way out. So, and this is your tone here, so you can kind of wind out the different frequencies that you want to hear. So let's just make it on the bassier side. So let's try that. I don't like that tone down at all. So let's go in the middle. That's the compressor sustainer pedal, the CS-100. Adds a bit of noise when the sustain is rolled up. I mean, look, this isn't my kind of pedal normally. I'm not. I guess country players would probably get some use out of it, or jazz guys using it subtly. But you know, I'll turn the level up one more time and just give it a go here. You know, with the level up, it actually sounds pretty good. I'm going to turn the sustain down. And now the pedal's dead quiet. It loses what it's supposed to be doing. So, unfortunately, to get it to sound at least a little louder than where you're at, you've got to kind of wind this up a little bit. So, let's try this again. Alright, so that seems to be about the threshold for it to actually sound louder than your current setting without it. So, hear that noise? That's bad noise. It's not excruciatingly bad to hear it probably live. As I turn my guitar up, you know, really hear it. I'm on a hum cancelling position now on my Telecaster, and that's the noise coming out of the amp. There it is, the compressor sustainer. You can get some, you know, usable kind of vibes out of this thing. I just find if the sustain's too far up, it gets too noisy. So, I mean, you're going to use it if you're a soft player or a picker or whatever. You notice the difference there. If you'd be playing like country or jazz or something like that, you probably get some use out of it. I'm a blues guy, I like my dynamics. Although blues guys do use this too, you know. There's the same note picked at the same intensity twice. So it definitely does something to your sound. It levels it out and makes it more consistent with no dynamic. So no highs and no lows in your playing.